Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Cody here with some free-for-all on Berlin Wall. Now, this video was originally intended to be part of a new live commentary session, the first one in a new series. However, I accidentally deleted the audio file, so it kind of put a damper on my plans. But I'll pick back up on that hopefully later on this week, so you guys might want to stay tuned for that. There'd be a good excuse for you to subscribe. Okay, anyway, I decided to go ahead and post the video up mainly for two reasons. The first one, I wanted to show off some of my new color correction settings as I'm still learning and getting used to the Sony Vegas software, and wanted to know what you guys thought of it. If you do like the some of the new adjustments to the quality, be sure and let me know in the comments section below, or you can just hit that like button. Or if you don't like it or have any suggestions or whatever, I'm open to those as well, just as long as they're in good taste or not trollish or whatever. So anyway, the other reason I wanted to put the gameplay up is because I thought it'd be, although it's not the best match in the entire world, it's not my best gameplay in the world, I thought it'd be a good video to make some critical points regarding free-for-all, especially the spawn system. Now, I touched briefly on the spawn system in my previous video, and I wanted to talk about it in greater detail on this one. Talk about mainly how the spawn system works and how you can use it to your advantage. Now, as I said in my previous video, and if you haven't watched it, go ahead and check that out. Just don't laugh at the poor quality, as I was still learning the Sony Vegas software. But in any case, to a lot of people, the spawn system seems random, and it seems random because you'll see in free-for-all people spawn very close to each other all the time. Like for instance, I could easily have someone spawn directly in front of me right now, and it does happen constantly in free-for-all. And it's not that it's a random system; it's just that these spawn systems there are set spawn systems, and people are going to spawn there regardless of who's in the area. There aren't any teams to group the spawns together with or anything like that, because there's not that kind of anchor point when where you have a member of your team in a safe area. Like for instance, in team deathmatch, if you have a member of your team that's in a safe area away from all the action, more than likely you're going to be spawning there. You don't have that kind of anchor point as like a teammate in free-for-all, so you're just going to be spawning pretty much wherever the next available spawn point is. Now, because of this, you'll notice me stick to certain areas of the map for pretty lengthy periods of time before I move on to other areas of the map. I don't want to go rushing around, because if I take for instance this right here, I'm going to pause here for a moment and check all these little corners and transition areas before I move forward, because somebody could spawn in those particular areas at any given time, and if I just rush through it, I'm not going to notice them because I won't be paying attention, and I could be easily killed by those people who are just spawning there. Also, I'll stick to certain areas for lengthy periods of time, because if I just kill someone in these areas, a lot of times I've noticed if you kill someone, there's a very good chance that they'll spawn very close to your vicinity, and I think it's kind of the game engine's way of giving that player who was just killed a chance to retaliate. So what I do, I take advantage of that by kind of changing my position a little bit, but I'll stay in the same area, and I'll wait for that guy who's probably going to be spawning close to me again. Wait for him to come back, and because my position's been because I've changed my position just slightly and he's not expecting it, I can be on alert and be waiting for him, and I can usually pick up a pretty easy kill for it. I mean, usually by that time, by the time I've made that kill a second time, I've been lit up for 2 kills on the mini-map. So I know that there's probably going to be more people coming for me, so I have to be wary of them and pick those guys off before I move. I'm always going to try to clear out an area and make sure that there aren't more people spawning around me before I move forward, because you don't want to take the chance of just rushing on by and not paying attention and getting shot in the back. Being very cautious, especially in free-for-all, and checking all your corners, or as many corners as you can, and checking these transition areas are very key. Also, if now the building just up the road there where you saw, I've been up there several times, very high traffic area, and I'm trying to make my way toward it, and I'm not making my way toward it in order to camp or up there at the top or anything like that. I just know that there's going to be a lot of people moving there, and that's where all the action is. That's where all the kills are going to be. So I'm kind of sticking around that area and picking off the kills. And you don't necessarily have to go into the building to get kills. Because it's such a high traffic area, that means there's a lot of people trying to get to that building. Because a lot of people getting to that building, the transition areas and the pathways leading up to the building are also going to be high traffic areas. And you can oftentimes get plenty of kills outside the building itself. You just really have to watch your surroundings and be wary of what's going on around you. You'll notice I'll be constantly checking out doorways and little transition areas and surrounding buildings in the area. And because, like I said, this is such a high traffic area, I'm going to go ahead and put a claymore there, clear out the area in front of me, and then jump down out the window. And the reason I did that is because with that claymore there, and if you know of a known camp, if you know a place where there's been a lot of people camping, or at least one particular guy who keeps going back to that same area, clear out the room, put the claymore there, and then leave the area, because there's a good chance he could come back and try to camp there again. And when he hits that claymore, it's a very easy kill. This tunnel area here makes me very nervous. I don't like going through it and staying in it for long periods of time, because that dumpster there is pretty much the only cover that you have in there, and it's not really the best cover at all. So I try to avoid that area. But there are spawn points on either side of it, so as I was kind of moving through there, I didn't want to just rush out and leave it wide open without making sure the area is clear first. So here we have my first kill streak, the Blackbird, and it's actually getting close to the end of the game, so I'm really working to build up my kill streaks a little bit more. And by the time I get my chopper gunner, it's so late in the game, I'm not really worried about getting the dogs. Now I'm just kind of trying to clear out the area, make sure I have a safe place to hunker down and get in the air and call in my bird. And I think I just get like 2 or 3 kills with it, not a whole lot. I do end up getting my dog somehow, and I'm not sure why. You guys can check it out and see what you think, because I know the kill streaks aren't stackable, so I guess I might have had someone on second chance or whatever, final stand, or maybe somebody did hit my claymore. See, there's my dogs, and I could not figure out how I got it. But anyway, so that was pretty much it. My final score, I think, was 28-7, and I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to watch those corners and be wary of your surroundings when playing free-for-all. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for the latest from my channel. And thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.